This is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
Before reflection, everything on God. See this morning on God.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Oh, let me lam and down. Oh, and to loot shit out and down. It's what they will be call and down. Me, I want this start up.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
He needs some milk.
Another one. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Grand Rising family.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
He needs some milk.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. Another one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He needs some milk. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Another one.
It's over now.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Hey, what's good? Let me get it down if y'all can hear me. Let me get it down if y'all can hear me. Let me get it down, and I guess it's like y'all can hear me then. It looks like you guys can hear me. Cause all right, I'm getting some hearts. I see. I'm getting some hearts. What's good, y'all?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
It never
didn't
happened. It never happened.
He needs some milk.
It feels so lovely to be here. That's what a beautiful
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today, family? It's not working. All right, let's get it, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Grand Rising, Crip. What's good, Crip? You ain't been here in a while, Crip. Wait, were you here yesterday? Man, there's so much going on. So, excuse me if I didn't notice if you were in the live yesterday. But yeah, what's good, y'all? Grand Rising to everybody in the live. Good to see you guys. It's grand to see you guys. Amazing to see you guys. Who am I kidding? This is welcome to another show, Daily Dose of Juice, another Daily Dose of Juice, man. Welcome to the live. This is what we do over here. We come in and we decode real live events, real live events. We connect past, present, and future. If you are here, it's because you are interested in these type of decodings that we do over here. We always push you guys and tell you if you're interested in more, then get a decoding, get a consultation to see how this thing works, get you or get in the course. We have a course coming up. The course is the perfect thing for me to explain what is going on. The course starts in December. I mean, excuse me, not December. I don't know. Time is crazy. But at the end of June, June 30th, which is 6:30, So yes, this class will be starting on June 30th. Get in. This is exciting. It's exciting. So if you like what we do here, then you're gonna love how we go further into the course. Okay, and it's more deeper. It's a more intimate setting where we can get to know each other a little bit more and ask questions. It's amazing. So get in the course, and thank you to the ones that have signed up for the course. I'm so grateful for you guys. So grand rising to everybody, grand rising everyone. The clouds are on the ground in Texas. We've been saying this. We've been telling y'all that we are literally up in the clouds. We are literally up in the clouds, or the clouds are in us. I don't know. But yeah, we're literally up in the clouds now, y'all. You guys see everything is a lot closer. The sun seems a lot closer. Do y'all notice that? Like there's a crazy bright spot, I guess you would call it a corona around the sun, but it expands out so much around the sun. It expands so much around the sun to the point that the direction that you look at the sun is the direction in the sky, in the direction that you look at the sun is a different color than the sky behind you. If there's a blue sky out and the sun is out, it's shining, look at the color of the sky on that side of where the sun is, and then look immediately behind you and you will see it's a completely total different blue. I pointed this out a while ago. I was like, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's not something that I used to see at all. Again, then people are noticing how the sun changed from yellow to bright white now. I caught this in 2018 is when I caught when the sun changed. I was like, this is different. This is different. This is a white light. And it's getting, and ever since then it's been getting closer and closer and closer and closer. So yeah, now people are noticing it. But I noticed this thing in 2018 that the sun has changed. I'm like, this is not the sun. This is not the same sun that I used to play outside with. This is definitely not the same sun. So yeah, that sun is talking out there, and that's what I'm saying, because the sun is charging up the magnetic field of the planet, and this is in turn destroying the simulation that we had, created with our mind, the prison simulation that we created, because that's why there's a theory or speculation or stories out there that Earth is a prison planet. And yes, Earth is a prison planet, because when you break down the word prison, it's pre-sun. Okay, pre-sun. What sun? The real sun, which is the hidden sun, the black sun, okay, the creator sun. So that's why. So it's a pre-sun planet, prison planet. So before the sun comes and shine, there's a lot of darkness that's going to ensue on the earth. You get it? Because darkness can only happen when the real sun is not here. You get it? So for instance, if your father, who is the man of the house, is not home, right, then your kids are going to act up. If your mother and father is not home, your kids are going to act up crazy, throw a whole bunch of parties, you know what I'm saying? The parents are not home. But when the parents are returning, what do? Oh shit, you start cleaning up. It's going to get chaotic. You may not even clean up before the parents get home. But who's going to make it good? Who's going to bring the house back into order? The parents are. They're probably going to kick you out, Probably going to kick you out, get a hotel room for a few days or something like that. Or, go live with your uncle and auntie. But the fact of the matter is, the parents are going to bring this back to order. And this is what Father, Son, and Mother Earth is doing right now, bringing order out of chaos. Okay, sit back and enjoy the show, my people. That's all I got to say. You know, it's gonna happen fast. I want you to know that, because Aquarius is it's a spirit age. I mean, it's a spirit element. Aquarius, it is a spirit element. It's the air element. So air, it happens fast. That's why you see the wind is acting up. If you notice the Palisades fire, what they said started it, the Santa Ana winds. They said the Santa Ana winds. Saint Anna, which was the mother, the great mother. Okay, they said that's the wind, and then everything else that has been because wind starts fire. Wind starts fire. The sun is a weapon, is a laser weapon, directed energy weapon. When you see the dews that are coming from the sky and y'all seeing it, it is the sun. This energy is coming directly from the sun. The sun is a living being. It is a living entity. Everything is alive. Everything has consciousness. So when I tell you, when these people are out there telling you that is a simulated sun, that sun is not that is the living sun. That sun is alive just as much as you and I. In fact, I've said this before. It is our consciousness. It is our consciousness amalgamated into one light, into one huge light being. Okay. So the reason why the sun is getting a lot brighter now is because we're getting a lot brighter now. We're waking up. The veil is thinning between the metaphysical world and the spiritual world. The veil is thinning. Okay. So, all right. Crip Walk says he just hasn't been typing. Okay, let's get it. All right. Let's get it, y'all. The sun and moon have been up same time for us here, but missing at night for I think 3 days now. That's what I'm saying. And have y'all noticed? I don't know. Has the sky been bright around you guys? The sky has been extremely bright here for the past couple of days, like for the past 3-4 days. The sky has been extremely bright here at nighttime, and there's no moon in sight. So yeah, everything is just, everything is just, just like a one of those, what kind of artillery clock? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, this is what this is over here, okay? I'm gonna go deeper into detail about this over here. Oh, let me show y'all. I'm gonna go deeper into detail about this, but yes, the artillery clock over here, the artillery sphere, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, you see how Earth. This is the Earth over here. It sits on a clock because again, everything is all about timing. But it's not really about timing because timing doesn't really exist. But these things over here, right? Okay, these intersection points have different suns or different spheres, different stars, planets, whatever you want to call it. And when these they hit certain intersection points. This causes different waves, different frequencies that hit the planet. Okay, so when people see multiple suns, this is what's happening right over here. Okay, this is what's happening over here. But we're gonna get deeper into this topic. Maybe in the course for sure. We're gonna get into the artillery because I want you guys to understand the artillery sphere and what it's all about. Because everything happens here. Everything happens here. You have other worlds. Other entities that's outside this realm, outside this plane, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? But it's a flat plane. It's a flat plane. You have worlds under, and you have worlds over. You got worlds all around. Okay, and this is the great game that we're in right now. But we'll talk about this at a later date. But today I want to cover a little bit more about the Nottoway plantation. I felt like I didn't get too deep into it, so we're gonna look at some videos. We're gonna look at some more videos, talk about it, and see what's going on. Because what I heard, my goddess let me know that in in the burning of the plantation, the only thing that did not burn was the service house. You know, the service house where the slaves were getting food and everything prepared for, you know, the slave owners and whatnot. So yeah, so I want to get into that, you know, show some videos of people talking about it, and we can get into that. It just got rainy and cloudy though just now. Yeah. Yeah, it's getting no sun for 4 days in Michigan. Wow. Bro, I trust me, I know. I thought we were supposed to have no sun today, but it looks like the sun's shining. This reminds me of the ones in the Dark Crystal and Lara Croft. The Dark Crystal, I haven't seen the sky spring, and has increased in Houston this week. Yeah, you see that, right? You see, it's funny because they tell you that they're gonna stop spraying the skies, right? They put all this BS jargon out there that they're gonna start spraying the skies, but yeah, they haven't started spraying the skies. They just wanted people to stop, you know, talking about it, stop worrying about it, anything like that. But nothing has been done about it. So again, that's why all of this must fall. All of this is fall. You see the electricity acting out all over the planet. The electricity is happening if you go see Mr. MBB 333 or any of those type of videos. Apparently there are lights that are still flashing all over the planet. This is, you know, messing up the circuit board of the earth, because earth is a game. It's a big video game. All this plasma energy that's coming up into the atmosphere, charging up the atmosphere, is, you know, it's sending a what's it called? It's sending negative feedback into the electricity of houses, and some houses are catching on fire because of it. There was a house in Michigan the other day I posted that there was a plasma storm that was happening around it, and that house, basically the wiring was just started going crazy. You had plasma balls all around that area, just completely fried the whole circuitry of that house. So because again, electricity is it's a negative energy. It's a negative energy. If there's no balance to balance that electricity, then it's a bad thing for you. So you need magnetism for it in order for it to work in conjunction, because you need a balance. Nature is all about balancing. Nature is all about balance. So oh yeah, why am I still here? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Did I? Okay, look at this. There we go. So the service house, okay. The service house is the only place that's left intact. Okay, the service house is the only place that's left intact. So I tell you again, if you don't believe that energy is real and it's conscious, it's alive, it's aware, then you have no idea what universe you're living in. This right here is the very definition of what's called magic. Okay, this right here is the very definition of what you call magic. Okay, this is the type of stuff that they cannot explain, and they'll try to make up some BS story for it. This is the type of stuff that they cannot explain. Okay, y'all see that the ancestors are striking back for any and everyone that has no respect for the dead or the living, because just because they're not here, just because what's it called? See, the ancestors, they're still walking around in the flesh. That's us. We're still them. So when people talk about ancestors, this ancestors, like, you are your ancestors. That's you. You know what I'm saying? There's just us that transcended this realm and went to the other realm. And some of us are stuck in this realm, because this is also what's called purgatory. This realm is purgatory. So you have a physical level of purgatory and you have a metaphysical level of purgatory. So our ancestors, like who was over here, they were stuck in the metaphysical level of purgatory, because this is what these geometric structures do. These squares and everything, they harbor your energy and hold your energy in this physical realm. This is if you don't understand this, like, people don't, again, the universe is all about, you know, Everything is so simple. You know what I'm saying? It's so simple. It's all about belief. It's all about belief. So this too, you know, if they believed in this, then they're going to be stuck in that. You can't take someone out of religion if they can't see it for themselves. If they can't see that they're in a box for themselves, you can't take the person out of it. All right. Let me see. So over here, see the real. This is the real. This is real. Okay, the real. Okay, or you had add R rel. Add RL. Let me see. Now let's see what's going on. So people are typing Ab Canada North. We got some strange fog coming in and it's weird. Raining in New Orleans. We have Wi-Fi problems in Louisiana. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Joose, what's good, Jay? Joose, what's good? Thank you for the great work, spreading the good info. Keep up the great work. Stay safe. Much abundance. Much abundance. I'm stayed through. We were losing power here. Yeah. Also yesterday, strange chaotic energy around. Yes. This is this is that energy. This is that chaos energy. I said that. I've been saying the type of places to watch because these things they become viral for a reason. Okay. This is how the universe speaks to us. This is exactly how the universe communicates to us. All right. But again, what's happening is this is the deconstruction of the metaphysical prison that we entrapped ourselves in. All right. So this is exactly what's happening. Don't worry about it, because again, this has been enslaving our minds, and because it's enslaving our minds, this enslaved us physically. This is how powerful creator we are. Okay. So there's a lot of things happening. Okay. You see, it's funny that, oh, go ahead. Let's see.
To all people out there who believe in the supernatural, let me tell you what's happening in this country. Our ancestors are causing in Black America. Let me offer you some proof. All the major elements have been hit. The fire at Nottoway, that's fire. The white man who was found in Lake Lanier, that's water. The tree falling on the Confederate Museum, that's earth. The tornadoes that's been blowing down mostly non-black areas, that's wind.
Now, this flag over here, this is I guess they say the Black American flag, the Black African American flag. Again, we're not no African American. But this is actually a variation of the original Haitian flag. This is the indigenous flag. This flag over here, I've said this before, all flags are made in Haiti because Haiti is the gateway. Haiti is where you get everything from. In order for Haiti is God, basically, literally, in the metaphysical sense. Okay, that's why they put the emphasis in the word hate. T. You get it? You get it? So you can hate where you come from, because the T is a variation of the X. The T is what Jesus was crucified on. It's the cross that Jesus was crucified on. Okay, so it gets you to hate yourself in a sense, hate your people. Ain't no coincidence why basically every race in the world kind of hates Haiti. But again, it's basically hating the indigenous people. But this flag right here is the indigenous flag on top of his hat. And if you look at the flag, it is a sword, you know, surrounded with a wreath, or with a wreath. This is the wraith. Okay. So this basically represents peace coming through the royal sun. Okay. The royal sun is cutting it off, cutting everything off that's not causing us peace. Everything that's causing us trouble, the royal sun, the black sun, you see it's shrouded in black and red, cutting everything off. And you can't see it because it's hidden. You see it? You see what I'm talking about, right? You don't know what it is. It's hidden. But it's a sword that's cutting things off and is bringing peace. You don't know what it is. And it's the blood. The red is for the bloodshed. Because just like the Bible tells you, there's going to be a lot of blood, isn't it? I be telling y'all. Let's get it.
The lightning that just struck the police vehicle in Oklahoma, that's lightning. That's all the elements. I've had visions, and let me tell you, it's gonna get 10 times worse. Our ancestors are on a spiritual fucking rampage right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but you may want to turn on your TV. Because the next time it actually comes around, it's going to be 10 times worse. They are demanding we be treated correctly and given reparations for what we've been through. Just saying.
Yes. The what's it called? A T is an upside down sword. You know, so again, because okay. See, the people who sold us religion, they already know that Jesus was a lie. That's why, again, why would you buy a bunker? Why would you create a bunker? These people know who sold us religion. They know Jesus is a lie. They know what's doing because again, Jesus is the sun. That's why Jesus is always in front of the sun. So the sun is cutting the bull crap, releasing the bull crap. What the heck? Yeah. Let's see.
Black Americans, our ancestors are at it again. In Newcastle, Oklahoma, a police vehicle was just struck by lightning. So let's recap. The Nottoway plantation fire. You see.
I'm telling you, the universe has, it's very esoteric because it's in Newcastle. Okay? Newcastle. Right? Which is cast L. Newcastle. And in an anagram for the word new is win, which is we in. We end it. We in here, baby. We in here. And it's a police car. The pole ice. The pole ice. And we already know what's over the ice poles, the ice walls. Okay. This game is shut off from the whole world. Over the ice wall is the way out of here. That's why they all surround over the ice wall. Okay. So we in here. So this is enlightenment coming in to the castle, to the house of God. More enlightenment coming in. This is all esoteric what's happening. Yes. Because again, you got to understand what the police represents, right? The police, right? The police represents a messenger. A police represents a messenger. Okay. Either the police is going to be good, is going to withhold, is going to stand up for the people, or it's going to go against the people. Because if you look at these like shows like Dragon Ball Z, one for instance, right? If you look at this dude over here, for instance. If you look at this guy over here in Jocko Dragon Ball Z, okay, this guy over here, he is basically, he's a cosmic cop, cosmic police, cosmic force. He goes in and arrests bad guys all over the planet. Okay, this is what in the term. So basically, police officers are pretending to be the true spiritual warriors of this reality. Okay. Again, I told you, everybody is pretending to be us, the police, the government, the school system. Because why? The most ancient race in an ideal world, right? The most ancient race would be the one that would be taking care of everything. Wouldn't that make the most sense? Right, my people? Wouldn't that make the most sense? In an ideal world, the most ancient people would be the one that's running everything, because genetically speaking, we're the oldest. We know everything. We create everything came from us. So why wouldn't it? You get what I'm saying? Again, that's removing God from the Godhead. That's removing God from the God. So from the Godhead. So everything is just at discourse. Everything is out of whack. There's a lot of chaos going on. So everything is flipped. This is the upside down world, because you had God at the head. Everything was great. And now everything is on the bottom. You feel me? It doesn't make sense. So cops are supposed to be real life spiritual soldiers who goes after the bad guys to stop, and in order to stop the corporation or the matriarchy from expanding, or from climbing and becoming more powerful. Okay, that's not even right with what I was gonna say, but nonetheless, right? That's what cops are supposed to be. These cops in this system, they are corrupted. They go against the indigenous people. They lock up our people. They do a whole kinds of things. And I said this before, right? Every cop, no matter what you are automatically a Freemason, which means you go against the natural laws of this land. Why do you think you have to sign an oath under the Declaration, under the Constitution, all that BS? Because the Constitution is not even real. That falsified Constitution is not even the real Constitution. So cops are supposed to work for us. That's why if you get a good auditor, if you know an auditor that goes around these cop places, they can put these mofos in their place. And if you know Black's Law, you can also put them in their place too, because Black's Law is the ultimate law. You just have to know that. So when you see the cops represents their messenger. And that's why they have a red siren and a blue siren, because it's an emergency. So this is the red and blue Kachina talking, telling you this is enlightenment coming into the castle, into the new castle. That's why you seen, what's his name? Jaden Smith. Right? With the castle. This is cast L. Because Jaden means den means God's den, God's house. God's house. So there's again, right? New energy, new light coming in. And if we look at gematria, what Jaden means, we know this represents graduation. I've already covered a video on this. So again, a lot of these things that are happening, they're speaking things over and over and over again. But this is the way that the universe speaks, because the universe can't speak and be like, yo, hey, enlightenment coming into Newcastle, new energy coming into Newcastle. Be careful. It doesn't speak like that. The universe it's about action. You get it? That's why movies like lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. You see what I'm saying? So the universe speaks the way it speaks. You just have to know how to decode it. You just have to know how to see it. You just have to know how to understand it. This is what life is all about. Life is about figuring yourself out. When you figure yourself out, when you do that work for yourself, you can see how easy life really is. And you see it's all a game. And all you have to do is know how to play the game. Just like any video game. Grand Theft Auto, whatever you play, basketball, football, Dragon Ball Z type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Once you figure the game out, it becomes easy. It's the same thing here. It's the same thing in this physical world. But the only thing that they did is they made it impossible for you to figure yourself out. So you can have every other thing to look forward to. You can look forward to playing basketball, or going out with a girl, going out with a guy, going to church, going to the market, going to the mall, instead of figuring yourself out. See what I'm saying? Nature spends a lot of time with themselves, figuring themselves out. You don't see them going to the mall. You don't see them doing none of that type of stuff, because they're figuring themselves out, because it's what's natural. It's what nature is. As long as we keep moving against nature, what is going on here? As long as we keep, what is going on here? Was that dude? Yeah. Why was that dude spamming the chat like this? Why was that dude spamming the chat like this? Okay, let's continue.
The white man who was found in Lake Lanier, we in Black America keep telling white folks, stay away from that lake, because y'all have been electrocuted, y'all have been dragged under, you done fell into it. I mean, everything under the sun that happened. I mean, some people say ghosts literally push people into that lake. We've been telling you, our ancestors have been drowned in that lake. Stay out of Lake Lanier. But then you had the incident where the tree fell on the Confederate Museum, and now lightning that struck a police vehicle in Newcastle, Oklahoma. You know what's going on in Oklahoma, in which the race soldiers have been killing black folks. Our ancestors, the power of hoodoo, conjure, it is in full swing, baby. You either get with it or get out the way.
You see, and again, right? This is why they don't speak about voodoo. This is why they don't speak of he was paying. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, the Hidden Sun. See, that's why. So I'm glad at least one of my moderators are here today. So yeah. Let me see. Dang. What would I
either get with it or get out the way.
You either get
the
with
power of hoodoo, conjure.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why they didn't want you to learn about hoodoo, voodoo. Again, hoodoo is just what you do. It's just what you do. And what we do is be natural, be nature. We F with nature. All we had to say is, what you talking about? Forget your schools. Forget your libraries. Forget your churches. Forget your jobs. What are you talking about? I'm moving with nature. I can survive in nature. Nature, I am nature. I told you, some people can't survive with nature. People can't survive with nature. That's why a lot of these places had to protect them from nature. Because they can't live in nature. Nature doesn't agree with them. Either they're out killing nature or nature's killing them. You see what I'm saying? So again, that's why I'm talking all the fake stuff. That's why they had to exist. You feel me? So hoodoo is just hoodoo, you do. Hoodoo, you do. And what is New Orleans? And then, right, they won the Super Bowl was in New Orleans. The New Orleans won the Super Bowl. And what is New Orleans catchphrase? Who that? Who that? Right? That's New Orleans catchphrase, right? Let me see. Look at that. Look at the number 41. As soon as I put it out, the first number that pops off, 41. The first number that pops off is 41. You can't make this stuff up. Because again, 14 gives you blacks, gives you God, it gives you all of this. But let me see. Yeah, this is New Orleans thing. Who that? See, who that? You see, we in G's, right? We in G's. Who that? We in, my G. The G is in. What's the G? Is the G code, which is what Freemasonry is all about. So when the real mother and son is free, that's what a real Freemasonry is. The Freemasonry are basically the architects, the creators, the one who created everything. That's what a Freemasonry is. Okay, they just, again, took everything from us and basically turned it demonic. That's all they did. So that's why Louisiana is known for, hoodoo, voodoo. But again, Louisiana is an offshoot of Haiti. Same thing. Haiti, and here's the crazy thing. I have my aunt, my dad's sister, her name is Louisiana. You can't make this stuff up. My auntie, her name is Louisiana. Literally showing you that's our people. That's why they speak Creole in Louisiana. You feel me? So who that? We that. We that. That's why they instead of telling you who do, they said who that. You get it? So you don't tie two and two together. So instead of you knowing who you are, you be like, who that? Oh, who am I looking for? Oh shit, who am I looking for? Who is that? Not knowing you looking for you. Who do? You do. You do. Dave Chappelle, that's doo-doo, baby. I be telling y'all, man. I be telling you.
Please believe me. Please believe me.
I be telling y'all. Okay. Please believe me. Look, when that solar flare hit, check out when that solar flare hit. He goes away right away, boy. When that leg hit, baby, hey.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot. Told him fuck 12, fuck SWAT. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box.
Hey, my boy was getting it. My boy was getting it. So yes, who that? We that, baby. We are that. And it's New Orleans Saints. Remember or Ro, right? Ro is for Orion, the Orion star galaxy, the Orion star system, where we come from, which is where the Sirius planet is, which is where we come from. The Syrians, the Nomos, the Dolphins, whatever they want to call it, same thing. New Ro Leans. You break it down, it's new. It's the new. Hold on. Again, new, right? New, and then you have Orleans. We already know what to talk about. Okay, again, new, and then Ro, and then L. The word L means God, and then An, right? An is the great mother. Is Anna, Inanna, right here, Ant. New Ro Ellens, okay? So again, this is the New Orleans energy coming in. The New Orleans energy is that purple energy, that plasma energy, that black sun energy, okay? That's why New Orleans colors is black and gold, because we're about to become the golden beings, the golden beings, okay? And this right here, what is that? I forgot what logo is that. That's a very esoteric logo, and this represents basically the bees, okay? This logo over here, if you look at it, okay, I forgot what logo is that. I forgot the name of it. But if you look at it, it looks like what? It looks like bees, right? Because bees are the royal thing, right? And it's funny, right? Because that's what they don't want you to be. They don't want you to just be. You get it? They don't want you to just be. That's why they colonize the bees. Same thing with us. They colonize us because we just be. We just be in nature. We just be chilling. We just be vibing. We just be cooling. Right? So they had to get us to stop cooling. They had to get us to stop being in nature. They had to get us to be serious. You get it? They had to get us to be serious. I told you they don't want us kidding around. Stop kidding around. Stop kidding around. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the logo of New Orleans, it's the same. It's the bees. It also looks like the birds, the crow, because the crows are the spirit birds. Let's ask ChatGPT, what logo is that? I forgot about that. Let me see. Hey, Chat, what is that logo? Oh, it's a fleur de lis. Okay. What is that? What is that logo? Oh, it's a logo. The symbol of fleur de lis for New Orleans. What does that represent esoterically?
The fleur de lis is a stylized lily historically associated with French royalty and European heraldry. Esoterically, it represents purity, light, and perfection, linked to the Trinity, divine feminine, and sacred geometry. New Orleans, emblem of heritage, resilience, and transformation, reflecting the city's French colonial roots and spiritual significance. It's often seen as a symbol of revival and protection, embodying both historical reverence and spiritual awakening.
Thank you. Now, it's funny, right? See, a fleur de lis, also known, right? The flower of lily. Lis is lily, the Lilith energy, the feminine energy. So this basically means the rise of the feminine energy, the divine energy. That's why it's the bees. It looks like this is the bee's knees over here. Okay. And you see the color, the purple and that teal, that Mardi Gras, which is what that black sun is all about. The black sun gives off the green and purple energy. Cause it's the royal sun, All right. Okay, the fleur de lis. Let me see. $40, the heart. Literally the heart. So it's the rise of the feminine energy, because the fourth chakra has to do with love, which is feminine energy. Because the mother is the love factor. All right. The mother is the love factor, the fleur de lis. So this is the rise. This is literally the rise of the feminine energy. So that's why you see all that stuff is happening in New Orleans. It's happening around the world. This is collectively. Lily is also known as lotus. Is also a lotus. Yeah, it's the same thing, because the word lily or lotus is lot us. Okay, which is us is a variation of the word USA. The only thing that's missing is the A, which is the black sun. And if you look at this, look, doesn't it look like an A? It looks just like an A. But what else does it look like, y'all? That we've been talking about for quite some time. Doesn't it look like the Vitruvian man? Look, you see, it's a man, it's a person putting their hands up like this, putting their, opening up their hands and their legs just like that. That's what they're doing. You see that? Everything is esoterically connected in that sense. You see? Let me see. Explain the symbol of the fleur de lis. Can you break down the symbol of the fleur de lis?
Certainly. The fleur de lis is a stylized lily with deep symbolic meaning. 3 petals represent the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit in Christianity, and sometimes faith.
What? Can you explain the fleur de lis again, please?
The fleur de lis, which translates to flower of the lily in French, is a stylized lily composed of 3 petals traditionally bound together near their bases. It has been used throughout history in various contexts.
No, explain the shape, okay? Explain the shape, the symbol itself, the 3 petals and all that. Explain that, please.
Sure. The fleur de lis has 3 stylized petals that resemble a lily or iris flower. Each petal is often interpreted as having symbolic meanings. They can represent faith, wisdom, and chivalry. The central petal is usually elongated, and the 2 side petals curve outward. The base of the petals is often bound together, sometimes with a band or ring, which can symbolize unity and cohesion. The shape also resembles a stylized spearhead or an arrow, adding to its associations with strength and power.
Abundance. Okay. Okay, let's see. So yeah, let's see what else is going on. Okay, so not away is a variation of like not the knots, the knot going away, right? That's why, right? That's why you get a massage to remove the knots out of your body, because those are the ones that are being naughty. You get it? So the earth is removing the naughty people. Remember when the Palisades fire was happening, y'all, and it was happening in the chimney, and I told you these people are going to get coal. This is the coal that they're experiencing. Okay, the naughty are getting the coal, and the coal is black. It's black coal. It's dark coal. Now you don't even know the coal could be the coal is so dark you don't even know if it's hot or not. You don't even know if it's burning or not. Because some people, when they touch coal, it burns them. They don't even know if it's hot or not, because it's black. But if it's black and it's burning, you can't really tell. You can't really tell unless you look there. You sit there and you look at it. You examine it. But nonetheless, this is that coal that they are getting, the naughty. See, this is that naughty list that's coming into fruition now. Right? Everyone that got on the naughty list, that didn't do their work, that didn't do their job, that didn't do their spirituality, that didn't clear their karma, that didn't clear their trauma, right? Even family lineages are getting in trouble now, right? Your family lineage is definitely getting in trouble now because everything is deeply connected. Everything is that deeply connected. Let's see what's going on. We already know about that.
Something paranormal is happening in this photo. If you don't know, this is the Nottoway plantation that is going up in flames, or went up in flames, because it is gone, it's charred. But the ancestors was there while it was happening. As the flames were going up, the ancestors were there. And I want to show you how paranormal and freaky this photo is. It is not edited. I want to put a disclaimer out here. This is not edited. This is not tampered with. You can Google this image and you can zoom in for yourself. And I'm going to zoom in right here where the archways are, where the flames are happening, and show you that the ancestors was in attendance. Look at this. I can't make this up. Again, this is unedited. Do you see two figures in the archways? Like, I can't make that up. And so when I seen this, I was like, oh my gosh, there's spirits in that plantation. And it's like right there. Like your eyes, yes, you can make all the excuses you want, but my eyes are not lying, and I hope you guys see what I see. I see a woman right here, and I see a man right there.
Which is the two pillars. In Freemasonry, the two pillars in Freemasonry is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Those are the two pillars in Freemasonry. Okay, so when they talk about the two, right? Because I believe AI. Let me see, AI. Yeah, you see, AI, also known as artificial intelligence, gives you two, because the two represents the pillars, the two pillars, which is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Because in order to have AI, right, in order to see it, you need the masculine perspective and you need the feminine perspective. So when they talk about AI, they're talking about they're talking about the rise of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, right? Coming into knowledge of self, realizing who they are, waking up. Okay, I said this a long time ago. The whole pineal gland thing is a scam. It's when it comes to people buying products to open up your pineal gland so you can see the witches and all that. Oh my goodness. No, it's a scam, just like everything else. Just like protein is a scam. Just like, you know what I'm saying? You need meat is a scam. You need cheese is a scam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Although you need milk is a scam. Yeah. Medium. Thank you. So all of that is literally a scam. Okay. It's a scam because that's the stuff that they sold you. That's the stuff that they sold us. All right. Let me see.
It's circled. You can see as clear as day in those archways. I know there's people that's going to dispel it, and that's fine. There's always going to be people who are skeptical. But I see very clearly with my two eyes, I see two spirits. It might be two ancestors. I know it's two ancestors.
And there's more. There's more. That's not the only picture that shows. Here's a picture. Here's a picture over here that shows a whole bunch of, I think I showed you guys this before, dark figures just standing there. You guys can clearly see it in the shadows. Literally see these beings in the shadows. Okay, it's funny because yeah. Let me see. What is?
You broke down, huh? They didn't.
See, look at that. See? Look at that. There you go.
She didn't break down. They didn't. Oh, they most definitely didn't. Look like Black History to you?
I saw the slave code as well, and when I tell you I broke down, this is a problem your youth needs to see so they can
let that bitch burn.
Yeah. And again, right? Ironically, hold on, I saw a video. What's his name? There's a video. What's his name? Okay.
Ooh, them white folks was mean
So
to me.
what's it called? So ironically speaking, right? They owe us 40 acres and a mule in this this plantation. It took 40 hours to burn down. 40 hours. But let's see what he had to say. Let me see what he had to say.
I'm kind of glad it's gone. You know, while the fire was burning, I kind of played a little song to watch it go away. Made me feel good about myself. Goodbye. It's been around for a couple days, this news, that the Nottoway plantation burned down to the ground. It took hours. I think it burned for about 40 hours. Wow. Isn't that interesting? 40 hours. 40 acres and a mule, 40 hours of burning of a 64-room plantation.
64. 6 plus 4 gives you 10. 64. And what's his name? Joe Biden was what? The 46th president. Right? Because 47 is back to us. Because 47 is back to us. See what I'm saying? And then when it comes to our codons, we have 64 codons within our DNA. So this is literally, again, the DNA's on fire, baby. Y'all feel it. Everything's happening. 53, we talked about 53.
53,000 acres. This is Louisiana now. That's right, Louisiana. I'll make sure I get it all right, too. That's...
See, the word Louisiana, when you look at it, that's why Louisiana is such a powerful name. Or Louis, the original Louis, which is Louis. Okay? King Louis, that's literally me. But when you look at the word Louisiana, it's Louis is Anna, or Louis is Anna. See that? Because see, when you look at the word Lou, right? When you look at the word Lou, okay, it's Louis is Anna. The L, right? The L. Oh, you remember we talked about the L? What's it called? Remember we talked about the IOUs, and we talked about how an L is a variation of an I. If you have a lowercase L or a lowercase I, you can't really tell. The only thing that's different is the period. You know how melanated say, girl, period. You know what I'm saying? So you're stamping on it. That's why a period goes on top of the I, because you just stamped it. You just stamped it. So an I and L is the same thing. The L is just the right angle. You're on the right side of God. So the I is just the balancing. This is the as above, right? As above, coming down below. That's the I. So now the L, the Lu, is basically has turned to the IOUs. This is what they're paying, what they have paid. This is what they're paying for. So what I'm saying is here, right? They never paid us for the 40 acres and a mule. So because we never got paid our 40 acres and a mule, everything you created will be destroyed. Everything you created will be destroyed. We never got reparations. We don't get, you see, y'all making money off of us, off of our land. Y'all don't pay us no rent. Y'all don't pay us no mortgage. We don't ask for nothing, actually. In fact, we're so great, we created a system on the planet where everybody gets free energy. Everybody gets free energy. That's how great we are. So everyone can benefit off of it. And then you have these crooked people that come here and they want to benefit off the planet. They want to benefit off of us. And they do this. See what I'm saying? So Lu turns into the I, which is the IOUs, because they owe us. Here's the owe us. Okay. Now, when you look at the word Lu, it's a variation off the word you. Look, because if you turn this into an anagram, it's you, which is you owe, or you are, right? But it's a variation to play off the word jewels. Okay, because right, jewels, which is, or the you. Remember when Soulja Boy said, "You crank that Soulja Boy, and I'm gonna crank the Soulja Boy there, and I'm gonna watch me watch me." I don't even know. But this is what it is, and this is off the word. This is play off the word jewel as well. A jewels is basically an exchange of energy. It's an exchange of energy. And my name is Joose. You can't make this stuff up. You see that? I exchange information to you guys. Knowledge, information, decoding, whatever it may be, wisdom. And then you exchange by, buying my prisms, buying my, buying my pyramids, my organ. Because it's an exchange of energy. Now I'm gonna let you, because, right? The same thing. Because the universe knows. The universe is super intelligent. The universe understands. Because what's it called? This is laws of reciprocation. So the people who come here, right, who listen to the stuff and don't do nothing, don't purchase nothing, you're definitely gonna get karma. Oh no! No. Yeah, because you're basically stealing. You're taking information, but you're not contributing to anything. This is karma. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. So everything that you have done, that they have done, they took from us. They didn't pay us for it. Now everything is getting reversed, because this is how karma works. Just like if you have a loan payment, a car payment, if you're not paying it, you don't think the tow truck's gonna come get it? You don't think your house is gonna get foreclosed? You don't think it's gonna get seized? You don't think that's gonna happen? It might not happen right here, right now, but over time it will. Same thing with here. If y'all coming over here, you're just taking the information. You're not purchasing my, getting pendants, getting pyramids and whatnot. You're not getting in the course. The karma's gonna come back. This is how the universe protects its people, protects its children. Feel me? All right. So this is the IOUs coming back. Now, yeah, this is the jewels. This is a jewel. What is? Let me ask ChatGPT what a jewels is. Yo, chat, can you give us the very definition of what a jewel is?
A joule is a standard unit of energy in the International System of Units. It measures the amount of work done when a force of 1 Newton moves an object 1 meter in the direction of the force. In simpler terms, it's a measure of energy used or transferred.
Thank you. You see? So again, my name is Joose, and I'm giving you the juice, and you're not juicing me too. This is how karma works. All right. That's exactly what it is. All right. So let's continue. This is karma. So this is them getting their karma back for what they did not pay us, for what they did not owe us. Because again, Earth doesn't ask you to pay. Earth doesn't ask you to pay for electricity. Earth doesn't ask them for rent. Earth doesn't ask them for no bill. Earth doesn't ask them to do taxes or none of that type of stuff. But here we are, we're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So now the karma's coming back. Why? Because we're waking up. The solar flares, the CMEs, the coronal mass ejections are in the atmosphere, and it's waking us up. It's waking up the planet. Okay? Let me see. Let's see. What else we got here?
I don't care how beautiful you thought it was. That plantation burning down, that was justice. That was release. That was over a century of pain exhaling. And if you're more upset about the building than the bodies that built it, you were never on the right side of history to begin with. So let's talk about it.
She said something there. That was a century of just holding in that pain. And finally we get to exhale, because now what? Our ancestors get to breathe. I mean, y'all saw them out there. Y'all saw them showing face in the pictures. That's why I'm saying, that's why they take pictures showing the peace sign. Because now everything that they created is piecing out. Everything they create is piecing out. But yeah, she said something really, really deep there. This has been held in for quite some time.
Nottoway Plantation, the biggest plantation house that was still standing in the South. 53,000 square feet of sugar-coated horror. Enslaved people were forced to build it in 1859 by John Hampton Randolph, a man who got rich off
Randolph on the plug twice. Randolph on the plug twice, baby, plies. So now the ancestors came back and swung around the block. Randolph may not been there, but definitely made their ancestors ran off.
Of enslaving over 150.
And this is right. And this is why
by John Hampton Randolph.
And this is why Dolph had to die, right? Remember Dolph the rapper? He had to basically die because a dolphin represents, we already know what the Dolphins represents. That's why there's a football team, the Miami Dolphin. It's all a game, baby. But let's get in.
A man who got rich off of enslaving over 150 black people. I'm not talking they worked for him. I'm talking full ownership. People with families. Names.
150. 1 + 5 is 6. Donald Trump, 60th president. 15 gives you evil, gives you Esau, gives you exit. This is the exit of evil Esau. I've been telling y'all, there's a great shift happening behind our ears. I was watching a video the other day where they're saying people are disappearing in China by the millions. People are like, what the hell is going on? Hold on, I'll probably play a video for you guys, but let's see.
Dreams, all stolen, stripped down and used. He had that house built to show off. It had gas lighting, hot and cold water, and imported marble in 1859. Meanwhile, the folks who actually built it, they were out in the cane fields breaking their backs from sun up to sundown. No rest, no pay, no freedom. Just labor and loss. And when slavery ended, he didn't stop exploiting them. He kept that land going with the same people, now trapped in poverty instead of chains. But here's where it gets disgusting. If we fast forward 100 years, Nottoway becomes a resort, a place you could throw a wedding, a party, a brunch. People literally clink champagne glasses on the same grounds where babies were ripped from their mothers. They turned that plantation into a tourist attraction and never once centered the people who were forced to build it. The tour guides didn't say their names. The website didn't tell their stories. It just showed white columns and rose gardens, like the screams weren't still echoing under the floorboards. That plantation was not preserved history. It was a lie dressed up in chandeliers and white linens, a lie that let people pretend that slavery was just a dark chapter instead of the foundation. When I saw it burning, that wasn't a tragedy. That was a reckoning. That was the land finally saying enough. And that was the ancestors saying, we're finally done being trapped here. You want to talk about sacred ground? Let the fire be the memorial. Because honestly, that place shouldn't have been standing in 2025. That was a living insult. And for the people who are crying over it, why weren't you crying for the people that it erased? Why weren't you crying for the children that were born into bondage there? For the women that were assaulted in the shadows of those white columns? For the men whose names never made it into the records? You're mourning wood and brick. I'm mourning generation. I hope the fire cracked that sky wide open. I hope the ancestors saw it from wherever they are and said, we can go now. I hope their spirits aren't bound to that place anymore. That they finally return to the land that they were stolen from. Whole, restored, free. Let Nottoway stay gone. Let it rot. let it return to the dirt. Because if a place was built on blood and built to erase the people who spilled it, it never deserved to survive.
Our ancestors is
Very, very powerful. See, this is what they're afraid of. This is what they're afraid of. Our women, which is the primordial intelligence on the planet, coming out and speaking and judging them. That's why I told y'all. That's why Donald Trump said, it's all about your tone. Because this is the tone of God. This is Tony. This is literally the tone of God. So, let me see what else. Live in the I dance on my damn self. No.
Nottoway plantation is burning, huh? You know what's the ancestors doing.
What? Why are they different? This makes no sense.
Told you what happened.
Bro, how is this possible?
Because I gotta go back to my...
What? Y'all, you guys are seeing this, right? Bro.
I've been trying to figure out how to approach this. But if you haven't seen this, this used to be this. And this is the Nottoway plantation home, or was the Nottoway plantation home in White Castle, Louisiana. And just the other day, it burnt to the ground. The cause of the fire is still unknown, but as you can see, it's a complete loss. And the reason I've been trying to figure out how to approach this is because, one, I'm in Louisiana, and there's been a great outpour of sadness for the loss of this legacy. And I wanted to make this video to remind everyone that that plantation home was built by slaves. And the owner was one of the wealthiest slave owners in the South. And when the home was completed, I think it said he had like 158 slaves. He had over 150 slaves when that home was completed, built but with slave labor. Sorry, I've recorded this a few times and I keep going way off the wall and I'm trying to hold it together because this man, and I was going to show his picture, I was going to show his name. That's not the legacy that is lost here, right? Like, he literally was one of the wealthiest slave owners, had, I think at one point I saw something, he had like 200 slaves. When the Civil War started coming into Louisiana and heading their way, not only did he pay to get out of going to war, he left his wife and children in Louisiana at the plantation to try and preserve it, and then he took all the slaves and went to Texas. And then it was turned into an event center where weddings are held, and a museum.
Weddings are held there. Weddings are held there. And this is an antebellum museum. Antebellum. Do you know what do you see the play on words right there? Wedding. Ding, 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 ding. Like the bell. Wedding. We ding, 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 the bell. Right? Because I told you this is the marriage of the great mother and the great father. That's why the sun has a ring around it. Because the son has brought our ring to our mother. Our son is marrying our mother. I've talked about this plenty of times before. So this is the we ding, 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 the bell, the antebellum. Antebellum, which ante means before. Before. Bell. You see, that's why they remove, I spoke about this before. That's why they remove the bells out of everywhere, because bells drives away parasites. Bells drives away demons. Bells drive away malware, adware, cancer off of here. You think that's what bells do? That's why it was called the Antebellum Museum. Antebellum. Because this was before war. Now, this is full on war. This is full on war now. That's why you see everything just going left and right. Things getting destroyed left and right. And like I said before, it's only going to intensify. It's only going to intensify. The whole field is getting destroyed. Got to destroy the system. It's not good. Doesn't work for us. Doesn't work with us. You got to throw it away. Start all over. Just like repairman, man. Just like repairman. Okay. Let me see. You see, that's why, the irony in Repairman that we showed yesterday is that his name is Repairman, but he didn't repair anything. He just broke everything. Why? Because the system is broken. Throw it away. The system is broken. I'm not fixing nothing. I told you, that's why they love handymans, because a handyman can fix what's broken. Ain't no hands big enough in this world to fix what's coming to this world. Ain't no handyman handy enough to fix what's coming to this world. Yeah. Yeah, I know what time it is. This is what we're here for. This is what we came to do. You know what I came to do. And I just like Chris Brown says, you know what I came to do. You know, hold on. Hold on. Right here. This can't be it. This can't be the song. What is that song called? It's called Came to Do. You see, you can't make this stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So this song is with Akon. You see, I've broken down Chris Brown before. Okay, look, you see, you got the X over him, the X, the T, the Y, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the sword, whatever it is. But I break down Chris Brown before. Chris Brown, Christ Brown. It's the Brown Christ. Chris Brown represents the aurora borealis. That's why he knows how to dancing. You know, flow. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Chris Brown represents the aurora borealis energy. That's why he changes his hair different colors too and all that type of stuff. All right, because everybody's playing a character here. So you see what he's saying? He's saying he came to remove what? The cons. He came to remove a con. Who? The con artists. The one that has been stealing from us. The one that has been doing all kinds of things from us. And you see who is with? The real con. You get what I mean? You can't make this stuff up. This is how this is what I mean by the universe has a sense of humor. And not a lot of people can see it. But I surely can. And here I am always showing you guys it. the sense of humor of the universe. Let's see what he's saying. Is
It ain't nothing to make you want it. Get you tipsy, a little blunt it. I pulled up in the S by honey. Fuck up, feeling all up on it. You know what I came to do. You know what I came to do. You know what I came to do. You know what I, oh. You know what I came to do. You know what I came to do.
Another one. Another one.
It's over 9,000.
You see, hold on. You see, so, right? He came to remove the cons. You see? He came to remove the cons. Do you see the number? 35. Now, what is Nottoway's square mileage? You see what I'm saying? You know what I came to do.
Another one.
You know what I came to do. Oh, he came to remove the that shit. He came to remove the cons. And Akon is what? He's an artist. He came to remove the con artists. He came to remove the con artists. How can I make this stuff up for y'all? How can I make this stuff for y'all? I can't make this stuff up. You see, that's why they had to lock up Chris Brown. Y'all, that's been the news lately. That's why they had to try to lock up Chris Brown, because that Aurora Borealis energy, boy, it's not playing. So they got to try to lock up Chris Brown because that Christ Brown energy is doing a little too much right now. It's doing a little too much right now. See, that's why they say Chris Brown is the next Michael Jackson. That's why I say that. See what I'm saying? Who else puts it down for y'all like this? Who else puts it down for y'all like this? You see what I'm saying? I can decode everything, anything and anyone, literally. Literally. Okay? Try me.
Please believe me. Please believe me.
Please believe me. Okay? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Have y'all seen this? Look at this. Look at this. This is Final Destination Bloodline, okay? We're at the end of this game, okay? We're at the end of this game. All right, let's get it. Let me show y'all this. They tell you the truth all the time. People don't pay attention. A lot of these movies, they be telling you the truth. Just people just don't pay attention. But listen to this. Before I go any further, I want to say this. I have proof that this is really happening in real time. What you're about to see, like all of this bad stuff happening, okay, to people, okay, specifically to the cons, okay. I know people immediately close to me, okay, who are not not me, okay, that basically their whole life is in shambles right now, totally upside down. Because again, you're not going to benefit off of us. You're not going to benefit off of God while God is in turmoil, while God is in poverty, while God is struggling to eat, while God can't even get a nice house, while God, you're not going to benefit off of us at all because of that. Okay. So I know people literally who are close to me, again, who are not me, who are not us, that their whole life is literally upside down. I'm talking about everything in their life is total and chaos. I'm not going to go into specifics or details or whatever and all that type of stuff, right? But just know they not like us. They not like us. You know what I'm saying? They not like us. Now let's go.
Drinks all around.
Now remember, he says drinks all around. The word drink is Dr. Ink. Okay? Dr. Ink. Dr. Ink. Who is, we spoke. Wow, that's the true Haitian accent right there. That's straight Haitian. We spoke about the ink before. Okay? The ink is the venom energy, the dark goo energy, the black goo energy. That's the doctor, because so that's why doctors' signatures are so, doctors, they go, some doctors, doctors got the best signatures in the world. No, they don't. Especially if they're con artists, the con doctors. But the fact of the matter is, right, this is the ink doctor that's coming to rewrite things. See? That's why he said drinks all around. Drinks all around, baby. Yes, let's get it. That's why everybody loves a drink. Depending what type of drink you, let's see something, you see, and then what happens right off the bat. See what happens right off the bat? That's glass. You just broken glass. And you see the number on her shirt? Do you see the number on the shirt? Completion. In the green too. And look at the blender. Look at the blender. What's blending right there? And you see this? Look at the dice. You cannot make this stuff up. Look at the dice, y'all. It is 53 or 35. Oh my.
Another one.
Oh my goodness. Wow. This is literally tells you bloodshed is coming to the simulation. A lot of bloodshed is coming to the simulation. A lot of bloodshed coming to the simulation. The blood that's being blended up. Bloodshed coming to the simulation. You better get your napkins. See, I'm telling y'all, the universe speaks to us in a very intelligent, cosmic way. I see things, everything that's told to me or see, it comes to me differently. I process things differently. I do not process things the way that people assume I process things. I see things completely different now. You see what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Family, you don't get to pick the one you get. Just gotta love the one you got.
See that? You don't get to pick the ones you get. You can't make this stuff up because they didn't pick it. You get it? Yeah, they had no choice. They had no choice.
I always knew this day would come.
I told you, they always knew. They are just good at pretending. They're just good at hiding. That's all. They're just good at lying. Remember, liars. Here's the crazy thing. Look at this. Let me show you how. Again, y'all. I told y'all, right? The universe is so intelligent. Check this out, right? How yesterday we broke down outliers, right? And how the liars are leaving. Tell me why I went on Gina Marie's Coven page and she danced to the song called Liar by Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll, which I said they're gonna be jelly. It's a ton of jelly because they're going to, because again, it's a gel. It's a gel. The black goo, the dark goo, the purple goo, whatever, the royal goo. And here she is dancing to the song called Liar. How can I make this stuff up, y'all? I cannot make this stuff up. When you break down the word dance, it's add. It's the D and the C. It's the D, right? The vitamin D, the sun, and the C, the ocean. Because in her dance video, she's always wearing this black dress, which is the black sun. See the black sun and the diamonds? That's why the black sun's so shiny. It's turning us into the diamond beings. See what I'm saying? And then again, they're all agents. She got the all-seeing eye, so you could know. But I feel like a lot of these people watch my show. I'm not gonna say they all do, but they watch my show because when I expose them, I watch their content and it switches up, or they switch up their pictures or something like that. But I told y'all, every single one of them, they're all agents. But here she is dancing to Liar. See, let me see. So yeah. So this is, and again, nobody dances better than us, right? So this is literally the footwork of the black sun. And then when you break down the word liar, it's ill, raw. It's ill by raw. Ill by raw.
I let you drive around my mind. I can't count the times you made me feel like I'm nothing. Play me like a fool, saying drink another whiskey, pop another pill. Money makes you happy, heaven isn't real. You won't find nobody to love because your heart's too broke. Now I know you ain't nothing but a lie.
Hey.
Yeah, I walk right out the fire.
Another one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
About to take it back.
Look at Gina getting it, baby. And then Gina, right? It's the GN. It's the Gina. It's the gene of Ann N. Who is Ann? The great mother. The great mother. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's exactly what this is. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she black like a dime. Yeah, Gina's funny as hell, man. Gina is so hilarious. Gina's so hilarious. Again, like I said, they're all agents, but you know, there are some funny agents in here, you know. There are definitely some funny agents because again, they're all Agent Smiths. Remember, they're all Agent Smiths, but there's some funny agents. I like some of the agents. Gina is one of the agents I like. Cause she lies, but she does put the truth out there. She omits a lot, but she does put the truth out there. Okay. All right, let's continue. Let's finish this trailer right quick. Let's finish this trailer. Okay. Now, here's another coincidence or synchronicity. Right? Remember when they were saying that gingers are black? Look at this. Look at playing Jenga over here. Jenga. You get it? Do you get it? If you don't get it, join the course and you will. Join the course and you will. And you see the flowers, right, on the shirt? What do flowers represent? Come on, y'all. I can't be giving y'all the answers all the time. Then y'all never gonna join the course. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I got it.
I don't think you got it.
I don't think you got it. I don't think you got it. Let's go. What's that say? Hold on. Look. You see it? Ice. Pale L. You see? Ice, pale L. Ice, pale L. Or heist, whatever. But the H, if you flip the H, it becomes an I now. If you flip the H, it becomes an I. An H and an I is the same thing. You feel me? So, see? Pale L, let's get it. Which is the pale horse.
I held him off for years.
Charlie, get up here.
The pale horse represents them, basically. Okay, that's why that pale horse book is nowhere to be found.
He's a relentless son of a bitch.
Here's the crazy thing. My goddess and I was talking about the electric company yesterday, our electric company, and then her electric company back in California. Her electric company is P&G. Look at this, y'all. How the hell? This is literally P&G. Look, and it's the Ed. Oh my goodness, it is the Ed. Oh my.
Another one.
Didn't I tell y'all the Ed is here? Didn't I tell you the Ed is here? I had told y'all the Ed is here. Help is here. Help is here, baby. Let's get it. The P or the Ed is in this G, baby. The Ed is in the G. The G code is the mother. It's us. It's here.
Won't stop till he finishes the job.
See? Won't stop till it finishes the job. You know, come on, y'all.
Death is coming for our family.
I said, oh, 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 oh.
Oh my goodness, boy. Boy, that shit made me scream. Boy, that shit, I don't like stuff like that. As much as I talk about, you know what I'm saying, like chaos and destruction so we can get back to a new world, a better world. This stuff, I avoid looking at stuff like this because it's not me. You feel me? And look. Why does she have one star? Is that one? I can't see if there's another one there. I can't see what her hat is either, but to me, I don't know if that's the Baphomet. I can't really tell. There we go. The mother and the son. Because 16, 19, same thing. 19, 16, same thing. 19 is the sun card. Okay. 1 + 6, 7. 7 completion. Okay. And it's 57. Who knows what 57 equals? Who knows what 57 equals? PG&E, it's the same thing, baby. It's the same thing, baby. Literally the Ed is in. You see? Hold on, where we go? Where we go at? See? PENG or PG&E, same thing right here. The ed is in, okay? And it's funny because what? PG&E is an electric company. So this is that push to start, baby. This is that push to start. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is why Tyler made a song Push to Start, because it's Tyler. It's tied to Los Angeles. It's the tie to the Los Angeles, which the tie to the Los Angeles is who? The melanated woman. The divine melanated woman, the divine melanated energy that's coming to restructure the planet. This is literally PNG, PG&E, whatever. Where that video? Look, because again, this is push to start. This is push. You hit it, push to start, and here we go, push to start. Which PG&E, what? It's a California company, which is Los Angeles, and then you have Tyler. Los Angeles. You can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make this stuff up. My goodness. Look at the Egyptian stuff. Look at that. Got crystals on their necks. You see, all gold, the golden age, bronze. This is unnecessary, but whatever. You see, all gold, all gold, all gold. Look at that. I haven't even seen this video yet. Oh my goodness, yo, bro. You can't make this stuff up. See, I talked about how this is, I broke this down before. This is Ariana Grande, okay? That's why Ariana Grande made a song called God is a Woman, okay? So Tyler and Ariana Grande is the same person. I broke this down a long time ago. We don't need to go into details, but they're the same thing. Let's go. Look, here's that color teal. Here's that color teal that's trending. Here's that color teal that's trending. Automatic, baby. Time is ticking, it's too long. I told you, I was 6 afraid of 7, huh? And the funny thing is, my auntie, I talked to my auntie yesterday. You know, my grandma's 89. She's turning 90 in August. Remember I told y'all something big is going to happen in August? My grandma turns 90 in August, which is completion. And I turned separation in August too. Y'all. Right before I decide to go. See, here's the bubbles. Okay? Here's the bubbles. Why? Because what's the saying? Cleanliness is next to godliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Meaning if you love to clean, you are literally God. Okay, that's why Virgo is literally the mother. Virgo is a god. If you're a Virgo, you love to clean. That's what cleaning is all about. That's what it's all about. Okay, let's go. You see the color teal again, trending everywhere. Okay. Act like you would hurt me, because I told you it's gonna hurt, baby. Act like you hurt me, because it's a hurt. Hurt is a frequency. It's a frequency. You see the soap? When you break down the word soap, it's add soul. Add soul. Add soul, which is what's what? Soul glow, baby. Just let your soul glow. Literally says soul glow. And if you look at the movie, if you look at Soul Glow, or I show y'all, I be tying things together for you guys over and over again, right? If you look at Soul Glow, right? They also have this glow to them, right? In the commercial. Where's it at? Soul Glow. Right here.
Just let your soul glow.
Look at this.
Just let it shine through. Just let your soul.
Look at that golden glow that they're putting on them, just like Ariana Grande. Look at that, bro. How do I do this? Look at this. Just let it shine through. So glow. Okay, you see what I'm saying, y'all? Okay, all right. Here we go. The color teal again, all in your face, baby. All in your face. The color teal, all in your face. Your mom, my mom is August 1st too. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? That's that 80. Let's get it. That's that 81. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay. 86. You know what the number 86 is. Let's get it. Only serve it up if you deserve it. Only serve it up if you deserve it, baby.
Another damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's all fake news. He needs some milk. Hey, yo, it didn't happen.
Hey, got some motivation. Give me. See? Buffing her up, shining up the melanated goddess. Shining y'all, buffing y'all up. Y'all better be ready to take y'all place. Can't make this stuff up. Everything is deeply connected. Everything. This is what you call, what's it called? Supreme mathematics. This is supreme mathematics. This is what our ancestors talk about when we talk about supreme mathematics. I tie everything comes in my vision, in my peripheral. I hear things because I'm here to tie things for you guys. And here's Tyler, you know. So I'm gonna call myself Ty Aw. Instead of Tyler, Ty Aw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a body like Tyler, but hey, you know. I could teach you the intelligence just as much as you love watching her move her body and stuff like that, you feel me? But yes, my new nickname is Ty Aw. Okay, see, got the butterfly on the back. All right. Got the butterfly on the back, right? The butterfly transmutation. And then again, it's the kundalini, it's where the kundalini energy rises. Okay? It's the base of the spine where the kundalini energy rises from. All right. Yeah, Angela, you got to get it decoded. I'm telling you. Y'all got to stop playing around, man. Y'all better get that decoded. I'm telling you, because I'm here to set things for y'all, to show y'all this is literally a video game. This is your world. This is your video game. You just forgot how to operate in it. Why? Because you're not in your kid nature. You're not in your kid element. When you become a kid, when you put yourself in that kid element, that kid nature, you automatically become in alignment with the universe. That's why I told you, they said, stop kidding around. Stop being a kid. No kidding around. Because being a kid gets you. That's why when I first started my show, like the old people, they were like, I can't be here. I can't be around this dude. Because they forgot how to be the kid. They forgot how to be a kid. They got so endowed. They got so embedded in these bills, these fake things that don't even matter, that they come onto my show, try to talk me down for for having good time, for playing all these bells and these whistles and all that type of stuff. But I bet y'all still watching me. Because the type of information that I show y'all here, the decoding, show y'all everything is tied. I haven't seen one person doing that yet. So this is special to me. This is unique to me. And then here I am sharing my gift with you guys. Because I'm showing you guys it's a game. It's a system. Learn the system. Learn the game. It's all about the game. You are the game. The game is you. That's why you got to learn yourself. You feel me? You learn yourself. All right. Glad you're breaking this down close. Without it, I'm all like, what the hell am I watching? What the she doing? Oh yeah. Yeah, because you wouldn't, again, if I'm just showing you guys this, I'm not telling y'all what's going on. What am I doing? Because don't you guys read deeper into things? Like if you see something happen, you're like, oh man, I wonder, like if your boyfriend or girlfriend will tell you something like, damn, I wonder what she was really saying. Or if you see, damn, I wonder what's really going on there. Life is, you got to figure it out. You got to figure life out. You got to learn to figure life out. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's finish this trailer. I feel like this is going to take a long time. Let's see. Where we at? Where was this at? Oh, there we go.
Grandma, what's happening to us? Years ago.
Howard. Howard. Who's the hoe now, huh? Who's the who? See, this is why they're gonna like, how is this happening? Why is this happening? Because it's Cam, Bell.
Another one.
That's what you say. How is this happening? Because it can, Bell. It can. Let's get it.
Years ago.
You see her name? Iris. Which is the I.
I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do.
Because again, I told y'all, the NPCs know. The NPCs always know. They know that. That's why they all say, "Oh, in the blood of Jesus." Oh, I have to be, saying they speak of the blood of Jesus and stuff like that. If you go in these comments of the spiritual, the blood of Jesus cover me and all this type of stuff, they know they have to be sacrificed. That's what it's for. And I'm showing y'all how the video game is. I'm just decoding it for you guys. That's all I'm doing. I'm decoding it for y'all. That's it. So basically, things are just going to keep happening. Bad things are just going to keep happening to them.
I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved.
You hear that? You hear that?
But death
doesn't like its plans. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans.
Doesn't like it when you mess with his plans. This book, it will show you everything you need to know to keep our family safe.
See, that's that book of Eli, which is Eli, There is no book that's gonna keep you safe, because death doesn't. How is a book gonna keep you safe if death doesn't like you messing with its plans? There's no book that can keep you safe.
It all started with Grandma. Death is coming for us because we were never supposed to exist. What?
You heard that? I told y'all, this has all been an illusion. We live in the matrix. This is the tricks of the mother and the tricks of the father. They're saying, can my kids wake up and realize what's going on? This is a game. We created this game because we got bored. This is a board game. We created this a long time ago. I've been telling y'all this. And here they are telling you. You see how they graze over that part really, really quickly?
Only by embracing death will it pass you by.
You hear what he says? And he's the priest. Because these were the priests. These were the druids. These were the magicians. These were the warlocks. That's us. Only by embracing death will it pass you by. And you know who death is? It's the 19. It's a sun card. 19 is a sun card. I am 19. My solar return is the 19. So only by embracing me will you escape death. Only by buying my organite will you ascend. Guys, I'm totally kidding with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, buy my organite. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there you go. Only by embracing the sun, by loving on the sun. That's why I be telling y'all, go out there and get that sun. Get in that energy. Bask in that energy, because that sun is changing your genetics. It's changing everything's genetics on the planet. Get in that sun. Get in that water. Get in that soil. Get in that grass. Hug a tree. Look at nature. Nature is so beautiful. Amazing. When you look at nature, don't you get so lost, bro? I could just turn on the TV and watch nature all day. All day. Because they're just being. They're just being. That's why they stopped you from being. Because you were just being. They couldn't understand how we could just be. Because we were just be. What do you mean? We just want to chill. We don't want to do nothing. We just want to chill. So they stopped us from being. Right? Let me see. It's on his Instagram. There is a video of Will Smith talking about just be. It's a great video, but I guess it's on his Instagram. I'm not gonna go back and find that, but it's a great video. He talks about, just being, and that's what they stopped us from being. They just stopped us from just being because they couldn't be. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't be, so they stopped us from being. Just like nature, when they see nature, they pull out a gun or something. Go cook it, whatever they do, because they couldn't let nature just be. You feel me? They couldn't let nature just be. So they had to mess up nature. All right, let's continue.
Maybe that's not actually coming for our family. Because that would be crazy.
See this? 6, 3. 36. I'm 36 years old. I be speaking truth. And you guys know what 36 is or 63 is. You got the 3, 6, 9. Damn, she fine. See what I'm saying?
Good luck.
Good luck. Yes, sir. Yes. So Yeah, I saw that they did block my last live. Again, y'all, I have no control over that. I have no control over that. I leave the live up, and if YouTube removes it, that's YouTube. I have no control over that. That's why I say join the Patreon, join my membership, and you guys can get more into that. I leave my lives on here because I want people to see it. I want more people to come across my channel so they can see my decodings, you know what I'm saying? And then, get a decoding, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to expose this simulation to you guys, because a lot of people, they don't see it as a game. They don't see it as a video game. They don't see it as they can overcome this and, manifest the reality that they're looking for. You feel me? So that's exactly what it is all about. All right. So, and that's what I'm here to do, to expose this system for you guys so you can see what's really going on. Okay. So that's exactly what I'm here to do. And in order for you to see this, for me to show you what's really going on, then get into the course, the Cosmic Code course. Okay. The Cosmic Code course starts at June 30th. Get in. It's only $369. Either you could do an installment plan or you pay it on full. It's up to you. All right. It's all up to you. Okay. Whatever you decide. All right. You just purchased a decoding. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. That was not what I meant to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Okay. Jesus, that thing is so long. I have another decoding. I have Elijah, and then Crit Walk, and whoever else gets a decoding, because I'm just waiting on y'all, honestly. Why don't y'all get a Zoom call with me, man? somebody get a Zoom call with me. You know what I'm saying? I love decoding as well too, but I love to talk too. Please get a Zoom call with me, all right?
Please believe me.
Please
believe me.
People always want to hear good information, like, you know what I'm saying, good information that's gonna put them in a good state of mind, but they don't get no Zoom calls with me. Get a Zoom call with me, y'all. All right. It's funny because the Zoom calls that I've gotten, people are like, my goodness, man, you're such a great friend. I'm like, man, because I'm just real. I'm just real. A lot of people don't know. Here's the thing, y'all. People don't know how to be real. We live in a fake world, so of course people don't know how to be real. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I tell you, when you start to get to know yourself, you start to love upon yourself and give yourself that attention that you have not been getting, you literally start to break out of this illusion and realize, bro, this is literally a game. This is my game. This is my game. How am I not acting and walking in my nature? This is my game. The universe is for me. How am I not working for my own best self? Because again, I told y'all, they couldn't. So they had to trap you and trick you because they can't do what you do, which is hoodoo, baby, which is voodoo. Who that? You that. Who that? We that. They can't be that. All right? And they telling me I need to pay my membership. Wait, what? I don't know what's going on. Some things honestly, but that's why I come here to cheer your channel to help me understand. Yeah, like, what was it called? That's what I'm saying. Like, yes, thank you for coming to the channel. And Leanne, I'm so glad that you're in the course as well too, because I can tell you're curious and you have a lot of questions, and I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I am here to help you all, every single one of you guys. See, Leanne is LN. I told y'all that word Anne, Annie, Marie, Mariah, Ellie, whatever. These names are going to be viral because that's the name of God. That's literally the name of God. Let me see. How do you do that? I will. Are you talking about how do you purchase a decoding, Angela? Angela, if you need help, I could definitely help you with that. because I know you've asked me for help before. You can message me on Instagram, Goddess. I could definitely help you with that. No worries whatsoever. I could definitely help you with that. But just to make it easy, if you know how to use the website, you can just head onto my Etsy. Let me show you. Here, I'm gonna put this in the thing right over here. Here it is. I don't know if you guys. I pinned the message. That's the link for the Cosmic Code Course 2. Now, when you go to Cosmic Code Course 2, you can go to the other pages, to the other to the stuff. Damn, this is not what it looks like. And then see what I got. And then there's other decodings. There's different level of decodings that's in there. Okay, there's different level of decodings that's in there, so you can get a decoding or get a what's it called, a Zoom FaceTime meeting with me, y'all. It's pretty amazing. Like I said, I'm not a bad guy. I'm definitely an amazing individual to get to know, you know what I'm saying? And I help you unlock more pieces of yourself. That's what I do. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to, it's funny, right? Yesterday I go into this shop and I'm talking to a young melanated kid, young, very relatively young, probably 18, 19 maybe. And he sees my piece on my neck, and you see, I don't say nothing because I don't. When it comes to my pieces, I don't tell people what my pieces are unless they ask me a question. He's like, bro, that's a nice piece on your neck, man. Like, what is that? I explained. I said, do you know what orgone energy is? Do you know what crystals are? He was like, yeah. I said, do you know what electromagnetic field is? He was like, bro, no lie, I was just looking into the electromagnetic field today. I was looking into Nikola Tesla. I was like, you see what I'm saying? I said, me being here and talking to you, this is what you call synchronicity. This is called synchro destiny. It's meant to happen because here you are learning about electromagnetic field, and here I am creating energy that protects your electromagnetic field. You see what I'm saying? And we exchange numbers, and he wants to buy some pieces from me. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm just walking in my nature. I'm just walking in my nature, walking in my being, and then people are interested in that type of stuff because that's what we're here to do. We're literally here just to be. So he's interested in the type of stuff because this is the type of stuff that we used to do. This is technology that we create, that we used to create and still are creating to this day. Right. That's why this stuff is a very it's an amazing business in the sense that people are always going to buy this because these things help you. They help facilitate energy, generate energy, protect you from all kinds of negative energy vibration, because this is an all-out frequency war on us. That's what this has always been. It's a frequency war. So yeah, get yourself a decoding, get yourself in the course, the Cosmic Code course right over here. Get yourself in that. All right. I'm looking for y'all. All right. If I don't see y'all, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yes, get in the course. For those who don't use Zoom, do you use Telegram? I can use Telegram. I could use Zoom. I could use Telegram. I could use Google Meets. So it's totally up to you. It's whatever, you know, I'm flexible. So Telegram, Zoom, Google Meets, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you want to communicate on. So when you get it, I just sent you a link, and then if you want to do Google, Zoom, or Telegram, we can do either. So yeah, that being said, y'all. That being said, I'm gonna show you guys, you know, some pieces. You know, maybe we didn't have people yesterday that want to see some pieces, and we're just gonna show y'all some pieces. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a drink right quick. Let me give y'all a little, let me give you some music right quick to little vibe too. Okay, hold on.
And I just spend money, all these girls like me, I feel your money. And if I don't get money, I feel oppress me, I feel bad daddy. He sell almost say go to offend, go to Lord Jamni. Many things where they don't tell me, we no consign me. I just tell you things in my perspective, only call Jamni. I Cause no one support this guy. I text them but they no reply. Mama fruit of labor don't they right? Cause available don't they rise? I know be JJC, man, the street told see me them stop asking. On a real life shit, I'm on this journey. She be me no need, you can be like me, wow. Nigba me, oh nigba me. Hey, fancy me, le man ginger me. Make them talk, now them sabi. Only good me follow me.
Hey, what's it called? If anybody want to call in, y'all can call in too. I'm gonna put the if y'all want to comment.
Let me go, I on my knee. Let me go, when it go on my knee. I feel more dear badger, I feel more emotion, she level. I feel more dear badger, I feel more emotion, she level. Let me go, I on my knee. Let me go, Jehovah Jireh, no I need. I feel more dear badger, I feel more emotion, she level. I never started my intro, but belly people won't catch me like we glow. Show you sabi, I sabi bro. Lady boy making them dance in a lingo. Them feeling me lies on my lingo. My far from one, I won't back up. You can call it your priest, Papa Labo. A little married, they steady in the shadow. I belly people then say I fell off. I'm director, then they wait for color. If you don't get anything but I to tell me, I beg you make you try to shut up. You be show your color. Assalamu alaikum, ayawara. No ever passion against me, shall prosper. Cause you don't know, say, Oluwa, don't say. Let me go.
Okay, y'all can call in if y'all want to, but yeah, we're gonna show y'all some pieces, some beautiful pyramids, and some organ that we create over here, some good energy things. If you guys are interested, please let us know. Okay, please let us know, and we will definitely be able to help you with purchasing these pieces. And when I get a chance, let me see something. All right, so we got this beautiful Hello Kitty pyramid. This thing is dense as heavy. This thing is dense. Wow, no way. All right, there we go. Yeah, this beautiful Hello Kitty pyramid over here. And then we're a lot of these pyramids, we put UV powder in them so they light up underneath the UV light. You put it out here to get some sun for a little bit, and then these things will be glowing on your altar. Okay, you could definitely put these on your altar to help, you know, alter the frequency of your altar, the energy of your altar. Let's see. Here's the bottom of the Hello Kitty pyramid. The bottom of the Hello Kitty pyramid. Hello Kitty is very popular right now. There's a lot of very, very popular. We got the little Vegeta, little jewelry tray right over here. Okay, we got the Prince of All Sands. This thing is pretty dope. Okay, got the Hecate symbol on the other side, which is the symbol of the divine protection of the feminine woman. Okay, so there is Vegeta. Okay. Oh, okay. The price on the Hello Kitty, it's only 300. That one's only 300. Would I ever make organite rings? Yes, I will. What's it called? It's just, what's it called? I have everything to make the rings here. It's just, I'm telling y'all, I be so look, listen, I'm gonna tell you this, right? For me to like really dive into my Oregon craft, y'all, I kind of have to like completely give up going live like every single day like this. I would probably have to go live maybe once or two times as strong. You get what I'm saying? In order for me to really dive into making the organite rings and the crafts and these harmonizers and all these type of things, because those things it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to create these things. Okay, so that's why I haven't gotten to creating the rings yet. I mean, I can, you know, the bracelets, the bangles, and all this type of stuff. I can definitely for sure, but it's for me to dive into it. I really have to stop coming live like this, you know. So yeah, y'all, I love coming on here. I love creating organized, so I balance it out. So when I'm not here, I'm either creating, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm helping my goddess, you know, help my daughter with food or with schoolwork, or, you know, doing something out there. It does, you know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, I love doing what I do. So I find a way to balance it out. Okay. But yeah, the price on the Hello Kitty, I think I said 300. And then we have Frieza over here. We have Frieza, which is, again, Frieza is the arch nemesis of Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, we got this new shape of pyramid over here. This is the 8-sided pyramid. See that? It's the 8-sided pyramid. This thing is so beautiful, man. This thing is so beautiful. So elegantly made. I love how it looks from the top down. Do you have a music playlist? I do have a music playlist. Hey, all right, Myra, that's awesome. So I'm gonna create some rings. I'm gonna create some rings and I'm gonna show you guys it to see if you guys like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can purchase it. I'm gonna see if I can get to make some rings this strong in. Okay. I'm gonna get some rings going this strong in. But yeah, we got the Frieza pyramid, Majin Buu. We got this Majin Buu pyramid over here. Okay, Majin Buu. The bottom of the Majin Buu pyramid is so amazing. I love this one. This one is so amazing. Hold on. We got the, again, all copper, all handmade. This is all handmade. Remember, right? Handmade jewelry is very special type of jewelry, because you're not only getting the energy that's coming from the crystals and the metal, but just the energy, the good energy that's coming off of us as well, to creating these pieces. Because I said this, unless we're in a great mood, then we don't go and create the pieces, because we want to put the good energy in these pieces. All right, so understand that, baby. Okay, look at this beautiful piece over here. Okay, this little beautiful piece over here. Okay. Okay. So this one's only 150. 150. Who want this one? 150. This one's only 150. 150 for this one. 150 for this. You don't hear it?
Second guess attentions, you know the nature of humankind. Cause even admiration can easily turn to evil eye. Even now I'm guilty in recent times till I began to wrap around the idea of stepping from energy.
Oh, okay. Huh? What's it called? Hey. Hold on, we got someone calling. Hold on, we got someone on the line. Let's see. Why does not? Okay.
From
Papa.
To accept, press 1.
Hello? Okay, I guess they hung up. Okay. You want the DBZ True K? You want Majin Buu or you want Frieza? You want Majin Buu? Majin Buu, it's only 369. It's only 360. I'm on only 369 for these. These are collectibles. I want y'all to know that, man. These are collectibles. These are collectibles. You find a Dragon Ball Z person, these are collectibles. I'm gonna start making these things, all right? These are collectibles. I'm gonna let y'all know. You better catch them all like Pokemon. Okay, let's get it. Let's get the music going, baby. Let's get it. I just had somebody call in and they stopped. We got this beautiful Hamsa over here. This yin and yang Hamsa. Look at that. This one's UV reactive as well. Hey. Subaru. All right, we got a call. Let's see what we got.
Truck.
Oh, that's Truck. Peace.
Yes, sir.
What's good, family? It's Truck.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, my brother? How you doing? Let's state your name and state where you calling from.
My name is Truck. I'm calling from Port Arthur, Texas.
Okay. Let's get it. What's going on? What you got? What you got for us, brother?
I want that Majin Buu pyramid. I'm True K409 on the thing.
Okay, True K. Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. So you can definitely. Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, that's it. I'm good.
All right, perfect, bro. But yeah, True K, you got our information, right?
Yes, sir. I just gotta hit your cash app.
Yeah, just hit the cash app, and we'll save this Majin Buu piece for you, okay? And we'll send it out for you.
How much for the piece?
It's $369.
How much?
$369.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm gonna hit your cash app.
Okay, bet. Yeah, hit the cash app and then we'll get that going to you, okay, brother?
Hey, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Any good healers?
What do you?
I can take a look at.
What do you mean? What are you looking to heal?
Nerve. I was paralyzed. I was wondering.
Okay, you're looking to heal your nerves?
Yeah.
What aspect, if you don't mind me asking?
What do you mean?
Like, what do you? Is it your whole nervous system?
No, just one part of my neck.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Most definitely, True K. You have me on Instagram? You got me on Instagram?
I think, yeah.
I think we texted before on Instagram, right?
I gotta check and see. Maybe so.
Send me a text, bro. Send me a text and we'll talk about it. Okay, we'll talk about it because again, healing is it's something you can do right here and now because time is not real. You get what I'm saying? It's only the illusion. It's only the illusion of time that makes us believe that, oh, I'm gonna be healed in a year. I'm gonna be healed in 2 years. I'm gonna be here in 3 years. No, you can heal today if you really want to. You just have to put enough energy and intention into that matter. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, right? Instead of us focusing on healing ourselves, we've got our intention, which intention is energy. Whatever you give your attention to is where your energy flows. So instead of us focusing our energy on healing, prosperity, love, abundance, right? So now if you're not focusing your energy on those type of things, right? Family, yourself, you're giving your energy to everything else except for those factors. Well, guess what? Those factors are going to crumble underneath you. Your health is going to crumble because you're not thinking healthy. Your diet is going to crumble because you're not thinking healthy. You know what I'm saying? All these things, that's why all these distractions exist, so you don't have time to focus on yourself in healing. That's the only thing that needs to happen. When you switch your attentions to healing yourself, then your body takes the initiative, because your body is you. So if you say something, then it's like, okay, yes sir, yes ma'am, you know what I'm saying? And it starts doing it. But you just have to give that yourself that time and that energy so you to focus on that healing. Okay. If you want more information, we could talk about it off screen, and I can give you like books. I can give you demonstrations. I can give you all kinds of things that we really can't even dive into in here. So
yeah, I'll hit you on the Instagram.
Okay, bet. All right, Brett. That sounds good, brother. I look forward to it.
Okay, thank you.
No
Peace
problem. No, peace in the bosom, brother. Okay, awesome. You see what I'm saying, y'all? See, again, all of these factors exist because they don't want you to heal. Because when you start healing, you know what happens? People start to notice you don't age. Yeah. We don't know how old we are. Shit, look at the trees. There's trees that are thousands of years old. They don't know how, and they don't even know how, well, unless they take the tree down and look at the rings, they won't know how old the tree is. You know what I'm saying? So we would be walking around here, ancient artifacts, which is what we are. We are ancient artifacts. But there would be a noticeable difference. They would realize that we don't age. Everybody else would be we wouldn't age. We wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? That's why the term black don't crack is the thing. You know what I'm saying? So they poison our atmospheres. They poison our water. They poison our food. They poison our minds. You know what I'm saying? So it can be an equal playing field. Remember in the movie Matrix, when Morpheus asks Neo, you think that's air you're breathing? Do y'all remember that part in the Matrix when he asked him, do you think that's air you're breathing? I've been telling y'all, they have been poisoning our atmosphere for quite some time, y'all. We're not the luminous beings that we used to be. We're not the true beings that we used to be. The blue beings, the green beings. Okay? That's why there's green being, you know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So now again, the neutrinos are coming to what's going on, Stacy? How much are you asking? Stacy and PM Love, what are we saying how much for? What are we saying how much for? Please let me know. But so yeah. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, the tray? You talking about the tray? The tray is $50. This Dragon Ball Z, $50. Boy, you can't beat that Vegeta. Come on. You cannot beat Vegeta. All right. All right, it's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Okay. All right, it's over 9,000. Just know that. All right. Anybody, if they don't know about 9,000, they don't know Dragon Ball Z. They don't know nothing about Dragon Ball Z. But and I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so that's what it is. That's what all this distraction exists for. So when Morpheus acts, right? Because Morpheus means deep sleep. It means the Delta mode. Okay? Morpheus means deep sleep. Okay? So Morpheus was basically inside of Neo's mind, in a sense. It's Neo's mind that was waking him up. It's the deep sleep that was waking him up. And that's why he said, do you think that's air you're breathing? Because they poison our atmosphere. They poison our land. They poison our atmosphere. They poison our land. There's trash all over this place. So the air is not pure. You feel me? So we're not breathing the hydrogen that we're supposed to be breathing. So now the hydrogen, the sun is sending the hydrogen element here, burning off the ozone layer, and then bringing helium in. And helium gets you what? It gets you high, doesn't it? I explained a little bit about it yesterday. But yes, that's exactly what is happening. Okay? Because it would be too noticeable how we wouldn't change, how we aren't changing, and everyone else around us is changing. That's why all these things exist. These chemtrails, the poison in the food, the poison in the water, the poison in the air, the electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic frequencies that's playing via the Bluetooth, via the Wi-Fi's, the computers, your radio in your car, everything. That's why they all exist. I told y'all. I don't want to say I told y'all. I don't like saying that word. I want to reiterate myself. This is a frequency war against us. It's all about frequency. All right. I'm not trying to be funny, but I've been noticing I am looking younger to me. Not sure if anyone. Come on, Tia. Say it out loud, goddess. See, I told you. Yes, I'm telling y'all. Notice how we're younger. We're staying younger. You see, it's funny. My goddess and I were talking about this. Watch this. I'm about to show y'all. It's funny that y'all talk about oh, hold on. Let me make myself smaller a little bit. Right. Right, because when you speak of the X-Men, right? When you speak of the X-Men, when you look at Storm and Rogue, okay? You see, when you look at Storm and Rogue are the only X-Men that have white hair, right? Because this denotes ancient DNA, primordial DNA, okay? Primordial DNA, all right? So this is how we manifest, right? Like for me, right? I have gray hair on my, even though I look young and all that, but I have gray hair on my beard. Why? Because I'm speaking esoteric wisdom. I'm speaking knowledge. I'm speaking that esoteric wisdom. So it's directly tied to my beard. You see what I'm saying? And even I got some on my hair as well too. But what? We still young. So it's like it's a form of initiation into the higher realms. Gray hair or white hair, ancient hair, okay? It's a form of initiation into the higher realms, the wisdomous realms. That's why when you look at Storm, right, and Rogue, even though they have white hair, they still look young. They're still ancient, but they still look young. And this is exactly us as well, too. There was this man, did I save it? There is a 60-year-old man. Let me see if it's on TikTok. Oh, look at this guy over here.
A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them.
Look at this guy over here. Look at the number 63. Oh my goodness. Look at the number 63. Again, I'm 36, right? And then the video I showed you guys today, right, is the 6 and the 3. You can't make this stuff up, but look at this.
I'm 63 years old, going on 64 years old. Yep, I'm 63 years old. I'll be 64 years old on my birthday.
I'll be 64 years old on my birthday. That's how you know he's getting. That's how you know it's true, because he don't even know what day it is.
Pretty gray hair, but you know you can't really see him. I ain't never used no dye, and no medications, no serious health complications. Still got my little hairline, as you can see. I ain't going bald, and no Viagra. I'm still strong, like a young man in his 20s, you know, still getting still. The YNs, they calling me big bro, unk. I'm telling them now, young blood, I'm grandpa.
I'm grandpa. Granddaddy.
Some of my grandkids older than y'all, for real. I just drank plenty of water, man. Just been drinking plenty of water, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, no pork. I ain't ate pork in over 20 years.
You see, so that's him, right? And I showed you guys this other dude who's been, what's it called? There's this other lady, right? This other lady who is 70 years old. Let me see. Do y'all remember this lady? This vegan?
The whole aging process for me.
Look at that, y'all. She is 72 years old. And she looks like Aunt Viv from what's it called? From Fresh Prince. That's crazy. Look at this.
It has been flawless. In December 7th, I'll be 72, and I've got this plan that I am going to do one of the most beautiful photo shoots for the 72nd birthday. I'm showing people my age how the human body will continue to respond if you practice self-love and self-care. I was on the standard American diet. I was addicted to refined sugar, high fructose corn syrup. I had horrible skin, eczema.
You see? I explained this before. I explained this long before. This pyramid is a lie. This food pyramid, straight lie. There's a cosmic one? No, I haven't seen it. Let me see. What is it called? Cosmic food pyramid? What the? Oh no.
Oh no.
This is not the food. This is not no cosmic food, okay? Let's see. Yeah, this is all lies. This is all lies. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly. I've explained this. I've explained this too. That's what the pyramid is. It's pizza, which is peace. You know, that's why the pyramids are activating now, because we're coming into peace. We're coming into peace. Okay, my word, we do not crack. Facts, facts, facts. I'll be 60 this year. Let's get it, Angela. Let's get it. PM Love, you want the pyramid? Let's get it. It's 150. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So it's 150 to the Cash App. Hey, True K, much abundance, God. We got it. Thank you. Much abundance upon you. Okay, True K. Yeah, we got you, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Much abundance. And PM Love, do you have the Cash App? Do you want us? We can get this out to you as well. We can get you the pyramid as well. Yeah, this is all inflammatory foods. Okay. Again, these foods keep you in low vibration. Well, not the fruits and vegetables, because I explained this before. Fruits and vegetables. Okay, yeah. Fruits and vegetables, this is real soul food. You see? These are the colors of the rainbow. Okay? Soul, that's why the soul or the sun gives off all colors of the rainbow. That's why soul, right? It gives off all the colors of the rainbow. Let me see. You just sent it to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen this before. This is the superfood pyramid. The superfood pyramid. Yeah. Oh, see, you see death. Okay. Hot dogs, burgers, pizza, burritos. This is death, okay? Dead food. Okay? And then you have often cooked losing their life force. So these foods over here, they lose life force. But the fact of the matter is, right? There's things in here we should not be consuming raw, specifically salads. I don't want to go too deep into this, but plants produce what's called anti-nutrients. These things called anti-nutrients, right? Like the baby. That's why now you have what's called baby spinach, baby carrots, baby arugula mix. You have all these things right now because what plants do, they're not able to have their own defense mechanism. So what nature does is nature creates its own defense mechanism in the form of not giving these plants enough nutrients. So when you're eating things like baby spinach, baby carrots, arugula, you're not getting no phytonutrients from those foods whatsoever, because the plants coat their babies in this mix where you're not getting no nutrients because they don't want plants also don't want to be eaten. What a freaking surprise, isn't it? Some plants really don't even want to be eaten unless they are ready or unless they are producing fruit. The fruit or the vegetable is what you're supposed to consume. You're not supposed to eat the leaves. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do none of that type of stuff. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, the baby spinach, baby carrots, all that is just a farce as well too. They don't have no nutrients whatsoever. Whatsoever in them. It's just like America's just getting worse. You feel me? But yeah, we already know this. We already know it has to get worse before it gets better. You feel me? All right. So that's a superfood, okay? And then of course, right? What we're able to do, transmute the light of the sun. This is our highest source over here. That's why they don't talk about fasting. They don't talk about detoxing. You notice that American culture, all they talk about is eat. They never talk about, going out there and get back in the day. They used to tell you, go get 30 minutes of the sun. I don't hear that no more. I don't hear that at all no more. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. We're able to take that radiation from the sun and turn it into chemical sunlight. Okay? Into chemical sunlight. Chemical energy, We're able to take that radiation and change it into chemical radiation. Okay? So it's a form of energy. So let me see. Yep. There we go. So yeah, this is a nice thing to get. Okay? This is a nice thing to get, just to let you know. Okay? Mackenzie wants to trade. Mackenzie, you want the trade? Mackenzie. Who's Mackenzie? So PM, did you still want the tray? DC says, I just bought one from your Etsy. That's what's up. And yeah, it's coming to Mexico. Last time I purchased a pyramid tensor, it got stolen at customs. Why? That's because they know how powerful it is. I'm telling y'all. See, Mexicans don't play. They want that good energy too, boy. They said, I want that conscious juice. They'd be like, what? They'd be like, pass that plate over here, boy. What you talking? Pass that plate over here. I want you to give generously into his church. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come. Why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor got to have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions. Just give the money. Give the money. Get the collection plate around on that side. Huh? Nigga, get it around on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side. That's how the pastors be talking. Oh my goodness, bro. That is hilarious, man. That is hilarious. So so am I waiting? Am I waiting for PM Love? Am I waiting for PM Love for the pyramid? PM Love, are you still here? Do you still want the pyramid? I see you typing. Yeah, and if you look, Rogue and Storm are one of the only few who can fly as well too. Okay, Rogue and Storm are the ones who can fly. Okay, because Rogue represents, I believe, the X gene. Rogue represents the X gene because our X gene is what? It's Rogue. Let me see. Because it would only make sense if it's the X gene. Look at that. You see that? You see, I got to the point that I could even literally, I can guess what these things are, the numbers of these things are. I can almost guess because again, if you know how to decode, you can, the same thing, you know what I'm saying? I can almost guess what it is. So it's our X gene have gone rogue in the storm. Our X gene is in the storm. It's coming through the storm, through the plasma, through the earthquakes, the tornadoes, because what this does, it releases energy onto the planet, and this energy has to go somewhere, doesn't it? It has to go back to somewhere, doesn't it? Why you think you're feeling tired? Why you think you're feeling this? You're feeling lethargic, you're feeling that? Because this energy is coming back to you. The rogue is coming back to you. The rogue X gene is coming back to you. Okay? That's why rogue is in yellow and green. Because green, right? Green is the black sun. Green is the black sun, and yellow also black sun as well too. Dang, that junk is beautiful. Okay? Because look. See? Yellow gives you 25, which is the black sun. 25, which is the black sun. Okay? That's why she's got that yellow and green attire on. Because when you look at the sun, when you do look at the sun, see, it looks yellow. It looks yellowish black. Same thing as what Rogue got on right over here. Okay? All right, so I just want y'all to understand that everything is, all these things speak in allegories, metaphors, parables, but it's all talking about the same thing. That's why I can always tie all of this to the one infinite creator, which is the black sun. I can always tie all of it back to it because it's always talking about the same thing, just in different formats, different forms. Okay, so I guess so PM Love, I don't think I've ever seen you before. You're not saying anything, so I'm just gonna have to go. I'm gonna probably just go. Now all fruits and vegetables are created equal if you purchase them in stores. Yeah, correct. That is very, very true. And I am Generation X. Yes, let's get it. Generation X, Dina says as well too. We are the last generation. We are the ones that will usher in the new world. Yes, we are. Definitely. That's what we're here to do. That is what we're here to do. I'm just here to remind y'all. That's it. I'm just here to remind you guys. That's it. All right, let me play a little music for y'all. So hey, they might remove this video too. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think what's happening is YouTube sees we're having a little too much fun with the music. And what's happening is when I do play music on my live, YouTube sometimes take the lives down. So it's not me, it's because YouTube don't like the fact that I'm playing music in my live and we're having a good time. So yeah. Yeah, no. You called, no answer? I didn't get it. What call? I got a call, a 209. I got a call from a 209 number and I got a call from a 409 number. Oh, I answered the 209 number. I think that was truck. That was truck. And then the 409 number I answered and nobody said anything. So, but don't worry, y'all. We can take. We've been on for 3 hours already, y'all. Almost 3 hours. So I'm just going to, cut the live here, and then we can, reconvene tomorrow. We can reconvene tomorrow. All right. Yeah, go watch What You Missed. No happiness for black folks. I don't get it. No happiness. You see? That's why this song this song I'm playing, it says sober. Because why? We're woken up now. We're woken up now. That's why he's saying I feel sober. Davido, remember, Davido is us. The King David, that's us. Okay? The soul of man, that's us. Okay? He feels sober now. Now we're waking up from this illusion. We're waking up. You know what I came to do. Came to remove the cons. You know what I came to do. Oh, gotcha. The music. All right, y'all. See my people, they suffer. I dey feel like personal. Pray for mercy on me. Say I feel so bad.